everyone! This is Miss Willow, and here is MothTopia, a Minecraft journal series about the wonders of my world within a game. Now stick around and I will show you my first chapter, otherwise you'll miss out. Right now it is a vanilla Minecraft game, meaning that I am playing the game with its original and normal functions without the use of mods. Of course, knowing me, that could change any day, but for now, watch as I embark on my new journey we've all been waiting for. See you there! It was time to show you all where I spawned. On top of a tree of all places, but I was still excited, so I hurried down to collect all of my starting loot, only some of which seemed useful to me at the time. But, most importantly, I saw biomes that will provide me with unique materials like berries. I got apples and a piece of bread, which was also slightly useful, but the most useful thing I found in the chest was this stone pickaxe, which would aid me in the coming times. After exploring a little island, I saw a land that felt like it could become home. I ran quickly as I could to get there. Do you know how long I would stay there? Feel free to comment your guesses on how many Minecraft nights I spend in my beautiful new home I was about to create. Psst, long-time fans might have a very good understanding of how I work in this way. Oh boy. Yes, indeed, you're correct. There was an outpost possibly filled with pillagers right next to me there. I saw it, trust me. So I kept moving along, as anyone would. Finding a village, there was only a handful of houses there, but I saw the place to set up my home. I didn't want to mix in with the village, personal preference, so I set up camp close by, near the mountain in Riverside. A great place to fish and also a good clean view of all monsters and animals around me. I could also easily visit the village anytime I wanted without having to travel too far. I began to structure out my home, making a larger base than I usually go for. It was time I build something taxing but beautiful in the end. I struggled to get enough resources, and not that I needed this to build a house, but I could barely find any iron in this world. It crossed my mind that perhaps it was glitched, and maybe it couldn't give me what I needed. I pondered ways I could challenge myself in an unfit world. I was ready to face the glitched underground, but that might not have been the case. My luck might have been tarnished that day. How many days did you guess I stayed in my new home? 1, 2, maybe a bunch? Well, that all changed. It was interesting me, a small island in the corner. I made a boat and was in search for new resources to help complete my land. But boy, oh boy, my mind was changed. I found the paradise, flowers everywhere, 4 different beehives within a small little area. I think I counted right, otherwise I'm in for some disappointment. But my heart raced as I prepared to collect my belongings and move. Again! Yes, move once more. This land was just too beautiful. The shoreline was glistening with sand and sea turtles tanning. I loved it. Were you correct in your assumption of my time in the plains biome? So, my search for iron didn't stop there. I found a gaping hole in the earth. Yeah, a spooky one. You're probably picturing it right now. It didn't go far, but it was stock-filled with creepy monsters and zombies and skeletons, but no iron. Guess I'm far behind those other players who would have beaten the Ender Dragon by now. You know those types of players I'm talking about, and I'm definitely not one of them. Skip ahead to where my inventory contained only 2 iron. I don't even remember where I found them, but it didn't matter anyways. It wasn't enough to make anything important, just measly shears, which I didn't need anymore, so yep, armorless Miss Willow began to stay positive and make a house. As you can see, I'm trying my best to make a large home, big enough to maybe possibly roof multiple stories, and be pretty at the same time. I also wanted it to be functional, but you know what? With nightfall coming here and there, I have my fair share of survival with monsters to deal with as well. So, yeah, as you can see, terrible zombie encounters everywhere, spiders, but I take it upon myself to try and do some monster hunting. Hopefully I will be able to return home and see the beautiful progress that I have on my shelter. Well, not exactly beautiful, but it's getting there. Every home must go through an ugly phase, but I'm clearing out the floors to create a nice home. It is sure to become a fun project. As you can see, I'm nearing the end of my first day of progress. In real life day. Many Minecraft days, though, but I give myself breaks to regain my creativity and maybe another day make something fun. So I'm left with a great house floor with walls and windows, really trying to work my way from the floor up. I'm doing a pretty good job, if you ask me. Getting a whole bunch of resources, regrowing the trees, recreating the forests that I have taken down near my home, and reusing those wooden planks to create the floor of my home here. I didn't realize until just now that I had run out of the wooden planks, and I thought my game was glitching. So I had to make more. As you can see, I am stock full with all the tree logs from the forest. And as you can see, there's lots of trees behind me. I am regrowing them. It will be a absolute pain to have to retrieve forest from other islands. So, I won't be lazy. I will replant the trees and not forget that this is a land I want to be plentiful. So, torches kind of run a little bit wonky here. They're placed sporadically, but I want to be able to take them inside. Of course, I can build a giant house, but I'm too lazy to make new torches. So, with that being said, do you really think I am able to finish this house? Or do you think I'm gonna find another land that I see more fit than this one and move to it? We'll find out. After I continued building the foundation to my home, I decided to do some well-needed tactical fishing. I brought my axe with me and got to the salmon. Sounds scary, but that's for them. For me, I got a ton of awesome fish to help me with my hunger problem. I was running out of meat and needed much, much more to survive. I had no garden or farm, so bread was a no-go, and I had left my berries on the other island. And yeah, I'm too lazy to walk a little bit over to grab them, but you know me, I forgot about that far later. I was beginning to become lonely on my little beach island, so I remembered there was a very close by neighboring village. Villages not only have villagers, but also our favorite felines. I grabbed a handful of raw fish and went to befriend some of the little cats. I was successful instantly. Those finicky and scared little fuzzballs loved me, and the fish. My journey of making animal friends didn't end there, as you can clearly see. I am too lazy to gather my sweet berries from right next door, but I can gladly wander across multiple rivers to collect a flock of hens. They'll go right in a big pen that I plan to make, but for the meantime, I suppose they will have to hang out in my house. And that does pose a problem, because I forgot that there was a clear way for them to escape. Uh-oh. Dear Miss Willow, what will I do? I got busy, and I started to collect some more logs. I wanted to finish my house very badly, but I also wanted, it was very important to me, to make a large pen where my chickens and future farm animals could thrive in and be so happy. Not just a little pen for stuffing 50 chickens in a 1x1 block space. No, I don't like that kind of thing. I wanted a large pen that surrounds a very small forest where they can easily have all the room they wanted to run around. So I was very busy.
I finally believed that I had enough fences and fence gates to be able to finish this project. Just very sloppily, at least. I wanted a very simple structure so that I could lay this out in a way that could be useful, actually. I wanted something functional. Maybe it didn't have to look the best, but it would be functional while I worked on other projects. So all my chickens successfully went in the pen. I finally got to work finishing my house. Oh boy, this is the part I really hate. You know me. I almost never build a house in the game. I usually just kind of end a series before I get far enough along that I have something that I'm pretty proud of. So, I wanted that to change, as I've been saying in very many series lately, to stop procrastinating and make my darn house. I did it. You guys would not believe how long this took. I did not think that my roof was going to be this big, but I found a way to make it look good and be able to maybe house multiple stories. That would be great for storage. Whew, this was a project, but I'm very happy with the result. And after lots of hard work, and gathering some extra decorational items like leaves for the outside to make bushes with, I did it. I finally built my house. It has windows and everything. I even made a cute little awning in the front, and even though it's slightly not even, I wanted it centered, but that just didn't happen somehow. My math was wrong. So I love it. It is a very basic structure, no inside decor, but I'm so happy with it. As you can see, I like the more old village-style houses, very medieval looking, not very modern. I like the cabin look, and I do plan to put a chimney on it. Big chimney that smoke can come out of, and I'm so proud! Are you guys proud of me? This made me so happy. You can see it in the background. I felt so accomplished. Yay! Okay, the big stuff was out of the way. The next night, it was time that I did some very well-needed monster hunting. I need tools. I need my fishing rod. I need string. I need all these things that I am just too lazy to make. So, I had to go hunting for mobs. Ew, spiders were everywhere. It was so scary. I found a heck ton of sheep, though. So, I used my very lame shears that I was very disappointed of having to make in the beginning. And I got to use with them. I got some good use out of them. I found a giant flock of sheep that I did not have to kill to make a bed. I could just take the wool and be super happy. So that made me very glad. I got to visit the village again, too. And I took a boat ride. Yeah, so my boat took me to a very interesting island. I was super excited to explore something new. It was a new biome, might have new resources. And you know what? I would rather travel through boat across the ocean to get new sweet berries than take the time in my mind to remember that I had a whole patch of sweet berries growing, maybe 100 blocks away? I don't know. I went through the effort of doing this instead. See, that sums up Miss Willow for you. But it was crazy. That is so exciting. And that is the first episode of MothTopia. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to comment what you liked, comment what you want to see. Of course, be polite, and feel free to leave a like on the video, share it with friends who you think might enjoy. This is going to be so much fun, and I hope to continue this series very well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Be happy. Do something that makes you happy, and it's positive and healthy. What I've been doing is I've been taking every single moment as a new opportunity to just decide to be the person I want to be. I don't want to wait. I am being the person that I want to be at every moment now. Have a great day.